Welcome to Civic Education for JSS 3. Today we study the Federal Character Principle, one of the most important and debated features of Nigerian governance. What is the Federal Character Principle? The Federal Character Principle is a constitutional provision in Nigeria that requires that all appointments to government positions, institutions, and public offices must reflect the diversity of Nigeria, ensuring that no one state, ethnic group, or section dominates the others. It is enshrined in Section 14(3) and Section 14(4) of the 1999 Constitution of Nigeria, and also in Section 153, which establishes the Federal Character Commission. Section 14(3) of the 1999 Constitution states, the composition of the government of the Federation or any of its agencies and the conduct of its affairs shall be carried out in such a manner as to reflect the federal character of Nigeria and the need to promote national unity, and also to command national loyalty, thereby ensuring that there shall be no predominance of persons from a few states or from a few ethnic or other sectional groups in that government or in any of its agencies. Purpose of the Federal Character Principle: to prevent dominance by any single ethnic group, region, or state in federal institutions. To promote national unity by ensuring all parts of Nigeria feel represented. To ensure fair distribution of federal resources, appointments, and opportunities. To build a sense of belonging and national loyalty among all Nigerians. How it works in practice. In cabinet appointments, ministers must be drawn from each of the 36 states plus the FCT. Each state supplies at least one minister. In federal employment, recruitment into federal civil service, military, police, and government agencies must reflect the composition of Nigeria's states. In admission to federal institutions, federal universities and colleges must admit students from all parts of Nigeria, not just from the states where those institutions are located. In federal projects, development projects must be spread across the country, not concentrated in one region. Federal Character Commission, FCC. Established under Section 153 of the 1999 Constitution. The Federal Character Commission, FCC, is the body responsible for monitoring and enforcing the Federal Character Principle. It ensures that federal government ministries, departments, and agencies, MDAs, comply with the principle in their appointments, employment, and postings. The FCC investigates complaints of non-compliance and makes recommendations. Arguments in favor of the Federal Character Principle. 1. National unity. It ensures all regions and ethnic groups feel included in governance, reducing feeling of marginalization. 2. Prevents domination. Prevents any one region or ethnic group from controlling federal government positions. 3. Equity. Ensures that benefits of federal service reach all parts of Nigeria, not just the southwest, southeast, or north. 4. Historical necessity. Given Nigeria's history of ethnic and regional tensions, including a civil war, the principle was necessary to hold the country together. Arguments against the Federal Character Principle, criticisms. 1. Merit versus equity conflict. Critics argue that the Federal Character Principle can lead to the appointment of less qualified candidates over more qualified ones, because the primary criterion becomes which state a person is from, not their qualifications or competence. This can reduce efficiency and quality in the public service. 2. Perpetuates ethnic thinking. By focusing on which ethnic group or state a person belongs to, it may actually reinforce ethnic divisions rather than building a true national identity. 3. Implementation problems. In practice, some states are still underrepresented while others are overrepresented. 4. Does not solve underlying inequalities. Real unity requires equal education, economic development, and social justice, which the Federal Character Principle alone cannot deliver. Remember, Federal Character Principle equals constitutional provision requiring that all appointments to government positions plus institutions plus public offices must reflect the diversity of Nigeria, ensuring no one state plus ethnic group plus section dominates the others, enshrined in Section 14(3) plus Section 14(4) of 1999 Constitution plus Section 153, establishes Federal Character Commission. Section 14(3) of 1999 Constitution states, composition of government or federation or any of its agencies and conduct of its affairs shall be carried out in such manner as to reflect federal character of Nigeria and need to promote national unity, commanding national loyalty, ensuring no predominance of persons from a few states or few ethnic or other sectional groups in that government or in any of its agencies. Purpose: prevent dominance by any single ethnic group plus region plus state in federal institutions, promote national unity, all parts of Nigeria feel represented, ensure fair distribution of federal resources plus appointments plus opportunities, build sense of belonging plus national loyalty among all Nigerians. How it works in practice: cabinet appointments, ministers must be drawn from each of the 36 states plus FCT, each state supplies at least one minister. Federal employment, recruitment into federal civil service plus military plus police plus government agencies must reflect composition of Nigeria states. Admission to federal institutions. Federal universities plus colleges must admit students from all parts of Nigeria, not just from states where institutions are located. Federal projects, development projects, must be spread across the country, not concentrated in one region. Federal Character Commission/FCC, established under Section 153 of 1999 Constitution, responsible for monitoring plus enforcing federal character principle, ensures federal government MDAs comply in appointments plus employment plus postings, investigates complaints of non-compliance plus makes recommendations. Arguments in favor: national unity, all regions plus ethnic groups feel included in governance, reducing marginalization. Plus prevents domination, prevents any one region or ethnic group from controlling federal government positions. Plus equity, benefits of federal service reach all parts of Nigeria, not just southwest plus southeast or north. Plus historical necessity, given Nigeria's history of ethnic plus regional tensions including civil war, necessary to hold country together. Arguments against/criticisms: merit versus equity conflict, can lead to appointment of less qualified candidates over more qualified ones. Primary criterion becomes which state a person is from, not their qualifications plus competence, reduces efficiency plus quality in public service. Plus perpetuates ethnic thinking, by focusing on which ethnic group or state a person belongs to, may actually reinforce ethnic divisions rather than building true national identity. Plus implementation problems, some states still underrepresented while others overrepresented. Plus does not solve underlying inequalities. Real unity requires equal education plus economic development plus social justice. Federal character principle alone cannot deliver. Thank you for studying civic education with us today.